Hello and welcome. I want you to take a moment just for yourself. Find a comfortable place to sit. Take a slow, deep breath in and then let it all the way out. I know that life can feel overwhelming at times. It can feel like you are navigating a stormy sea without a compass. You might be facing a setback right now, something that has knocked the wind out of your sails and left you feeling lost or disappointed. Please know that this feeling is not permanent. It is a temporary state, a passing cloud in the vast sky of your life. You have an incredible well of strength within you, even if you can't feel it at this very moment. Together, we can find it again. It's completely normal to feel down when things don't go as planned. We all experience it. A career path takes an unexpected turn. A relationship ends. A health goal seems further away than ever. These moments can feel like failures, like definitive proof that we are not good enough. But I want to gently challenge that perspective. What if these setbacks are not roadblocks, but rather signposts? I once heard a story about this woman. Let's call her Sarah. She was a brilliant and passionate chef. Her entire life revolved around opening her own restaurant. She poured her savings, she poured her time, she poured her heart into a small bistro. For 6 months, it was everything. Then, a sudden economic downturn forced her to close the doors. She was devastated. It felt like her life's purpose had been ripped away. Lost in a fog of grief and disappointment, months of replaying every decision, stuck in the pain, the dream was gone. Then something shifted. A community center asked her to teach a simple cooking class. Reluctantly, she agreed. She started with basic, budget-friendly meals. She taught how to nourish families. She taught how to find joy and connection in cooking together. She felt a spark again. Slowly, she found a new sense of purpose. Not glamorous fine dining, deeper community and service. Her gift was sharing food to empower others. The restaurant's failure wasn't the end, a painful but necessary redirection. A setback that guided her to greater fulfillment. Her story is a reminder your path is similar. Now let's talk about what happens in your mind and body when you face a setback. It is natural to feel pain, sadness, frustration. These are human emotions, and it's important to allow yourself to feel them. But what often happens is that we don't just feel the initial pain, we start to worry about the pain. We replay the event over and over. We imagine future worst-case scenarios. We build a story around the setback, a story that often stars us as the victim, forever doomed to struggle. This constant worrying, this dwelling on the negative, is incredibly unhelpful. It's like picking at a wound that is trying to heal. This mental loop of worry has a real physical impact on your well-being. When you constantly think about a painful event, your brain doesn't distinguish much between the memory and the real thing. Your body goes into chronic stress. It releases hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. This can lead to poor sleep, digestive issues, weakened immune system, persistent exhaustion and anxiety. Think of your mind as a garden. When you constantly worry, you are planting seeds of negativity, watering weeds of self-doubt and fear. It is no surprise when your mental landscape becomes overgrown with unhelpful thoughts. The key is to break this cycle. There is a simple but profound principle that governs so much of our experience. What you focus on grows. If you place all attention on your pain, it will become louder, more intense, more significant. If you fixate on fear of failing again, that fear will expand until it feels like an insurmountable monster paralyzing you. Your focus is like a spotlight. Whatever it illuminates becomes your perceived reality. The more you shine that light on the negative, the bigger, darker those shadows will seem to be. Imagine you have a headache. If you think about the throbbing in your temples, every pulse becomes an event. You notice its rhythm, intensity, exact location. The headache consumes your awareness, but if you get engrossed in a fascinating conversation, a captivating movie, a walk in nature, you might suddenly realize you haven't noticed the headache. The pain may still be there, but its power over you has diminished. This is not magic. It's the simple mechanics of the human mind. This is why manifesting negativity is destructive. When you constantly tell yourself, "I'm so stressed, I can't handle this," you are actively programming your brain to look for evidence that supports these statements. You are training your focus to scan for problems, threats, reasons to feel bad. The most powerful thing you can do is consciously and deliberately shift your focus. So, what is the secret to instantly feeling better after a setback? It is not about solving the entire problem in one go. The secret is much simpler and more accessible. It is this: do something, anything that makes you feel good right now. The goal is to shift your emotional and physiological state in this present moment. When you do that, you create an immediate positive result. You break the cycle of stress and worry. Feeling good is a practical tool. It sends a signal to your nervous system that you are safe. It shifts your body out of fight or flight and into rest and digest. This lowers your heart rate, reduces stress hormones. It allows your mind to become clearer and more creative. You cannot find hopeful solutions when you are in panic and despair. But when you feel even a little bit better, your perspective widens and new possibilities emerge. What can you do? The options are endless and unique to you. Putting on your favorite song and dancing, feeling the sun on your face, calling a friend who makes you laugh, stroking your pet, brewing fragrant tea and enjoying it mindfully. These are not small things. They are powerful acts of self-regulation. This practice is a muscle. The more you do it, the stronger it gets. This is how you take your power back. As the poet Rumi once wrote, "The wound is the place where the light enters you."